gotta get a little bit of liquid courage before we get into this video. Whew, all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. What up, my nines? It's DJ Nine the Truth here, back with another video. Yes, the lion is back.
Lion!
I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be my story time video. I'm back with another story time for y'all. Like I told y'all in my last story time video, it's gonna be up here. This story time is going to be on the time that I was a side chick. Yes, I was a side chick at one point in my lifetime. So, story takes place and starts off back in high school. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check out my coming out story. It's going to be up here. It kind of explains why I had to move a certain type of way when I was in high school. But yeah, hold on. Got to get a little bit of liquid courage before we get into this video. Whew, all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this was in high school. I wasn't out in high school at all. I wasn't out to anybody besides a select handful of people. And for the most part, the only people that knew in high school was people that was basically either already hit that or we was just cool and they was trying to basically move in secret just like I was. So this goes to my last 2 years in high school. Luckily, I was able to attend the same school, and this is where this all went down. So at a certain point in my senior year, me and two other females, I'm not using anybody's names, me and two other females were basically on a divide and conquer type of situation. So basically what it was if we ever found out that anybody in the school was either out or on the low into girls or whatever, that basically we would try to get with them. Yeah, that's what I was on. I mean, looking back, it's, you know, it sounds like how it sounds, but that's what I was doing back then. I was just trying to get my feet wet, in lack of a better way of saying it, and just be out there moving and doing stuff. So we found out one specific female that went to our high school was basically outwardly, I think she was bisexual, I'm not sure, but it was out, I think she was bisexual, but she was out with it. Like, she had a girlfriend and everything like that. Like, she didn't care if anybody knew or anything like that. She was still cool with people. It wasn't a big deal to her. She was out and proud, you know what I'm saying? But we were not. So it was like trying to see who was going to be able to get her attention first and then try to make something happen. I don't know how I got her attention first. I'm not really sure. It was a long time ago. I don't really remember everything. I don't remember everything that happened to get to that point. But yeah, I won. But I won on the low because she did have a girlfriend. So I didn't really let the people, my friends, know that I was actually dealing with her, you know what I'm saying? And we had to do everything on the low. So I was a side chick in that sense because she had a girlfriend. She was still with that girlfriend, but she was messing with me. Yeah, it was wrong, but it happened. So I was just trying to live and have fun, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking of any type of consequences or anything like that. I was just trying to live and do me, you feel me? So fast forward to us actually kicking it and hanging out or whatever. Like I said, she had a girlfriend, so we had to move and do and be on the low. I couldn't let it be known that she was actually bobbing and rocking with me, and vice versa. And then unfortunately her girlfriend was abusive, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a good situation in any way, shape, or form. I felt some type of way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was young, I didn't know how to actually deal with a situation like that for real, you know what I'm saying? Because kind of put in the middle, even though I put myself there, kind of got put in a situation that I didn't want to necessarily be in per se, but I did. But yeah, it happened. So we talked on the phone, we text, I think texting was happening then. So we talked or whatever and finally got to link up. Now, I didn't bring her to my house. My aunt's house was like down the street from where I used to stay back then. And me and my aunt was real cool, so she would let me drive her car and all of that. So the first time she came over, I do believe I was babysitting and she got dropped off over there. And I think got picked up. I think she got picked up. I don't know. I can't remember everything. I don't know. But regardless, she kicked it with me, you know what I'm saying? Disclaimer, no, I didn't do anything in front of my cousins like they were asleep. It was just she was hanging out and then not in front of them. But yeah, so that was our first actual sexual encounter, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit went down on the couch. Yeah, shit went down on the couch, you know what I'm saying? And then she left, and that's just what was our thing for a little while. Like, just coming over when I was at that particular aunt's house and hanging out. Sometimes I would go pick her up or drop her off, you know what I'm saying, in the car. I was like 16, 17, driving a car. I ain't had not a license. Just driving her home and back. Like, yeah, I was moving a lot reckless, but I didn't tell anybody, you know what I'm saying, what was going down. And then unfortunately, you know, it became a sticky type of situation because she did have an abusive girlfriend. She still wanted to be with that girl, but feelings were getting developed on both sides. So it was like we had to stop it because, yeah, I do believe at that time I had a boyfriend too, but he let me do me. So we were cool. But in regards to her situation, that wasn't really good at all. So eventually we kind of tapered off and then just stopped doing anything at all because of her home, you know, her situation. I do believe they were actually living together, I think. So it was a whole nother touchy type of situation. Yeah, I was a side chick for all of a hot minute. It was cool, you know, for what it was back then. Obviously I enjoyed it back then. I wouldn't do anything like that now, but it is what it is. I don't have any hard feelings towards that girl or anybody in the situation. Looking back, it could have turned into something completely messy given the type of situation that she was in, but luckily and thankfully that it did not. I don't even know how or what I would have did to deal with that situation. I don't know. Yeah, I was a side chick for all of a handful of weeks or a couple of months or whatever. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. Like I said, nothing bad to say about the girl or nothing against her or anything like that. I don't got no bad blood for her at all. Just something that happened, you feel me? High school and back then I was doing a lot of stuff. I was doing a lot of stuff. When you moving and trying to do stuff on the low so you don't get outed or your sexuality doesn't get, you know, blasted to the whole world, you think it is, you know, that's how it comes off, as the whole world knows, even if it's just your school and your family. You do a lot of questionable stuff where you look back and you're like, dang, I was just reckless, or I was doing stuff that wasn't safe. Because I have those moments now. I did a lot of stuff and moved in a way to where I would never do that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, reflection. But everything happens for a reason, of course, you know. But yes, that's gonna wrap up my story time, nines. I hope you like it. Of course, let me know in the comment section below. Hit it with a like, of course, always. Gonna come back with y'all with another story time. The next story time I come back with y'all with is going to be a very sensitive and I hope healing story time for me. So the video is going to be about how I have 2 dads, 1 mom, and 1 sperm donor. Yes, like I said, I really hope this video is going to be therapeutic for myself, helpful for somebody else if they happen to be in the same situation as me. But yeah, I've been thinking about it and I feel like I need to make this video for myself to make me just help myself through the actual details of the story time, which I'm going to get into. So stay tuned for the next story time on how I have 2 dads, 1 mom, and 1 sperm donor. Very juicy story. I've been ready to get some things off my chest about that whole entire situation. And yeah, I have the platform, I'm going to use it. So be looking out for that story time. It's going to be coming at y'all soon. Alright, nines, that's going to wrap up this video. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead, join the squad. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. Got videos coming at you every Tuesday and Friday. Vibe with the truth. Alright, nines, that's going to wrap up this video. You like it? Go ahead, give it a thumbs up for me. Vibing with the truth. Go ahead, subscribe to this channel. Till next time. Peace.